Welcome. I'm so happy you're here. My name is Koren, and if you are new here, I teach manifestation, mostly using Neville Goddard's technique. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, please consider subscribing so that you can get more of these videos. In this video, I wanted to talk about a chapter I was reading in Neville Goddard's book, The Power of Awareness, when he talks about assumption. This is a really super simple technique of how to adopt a new concept and take it on as your own. So, in chapter 3, Neville states, to be transformed, the whole basis of your thoughts must change. But your thoughts can't change unless you have new thoughts to think from. So if you want to be a writer, an actor, a doctor, in a relationship, whatever it is that you want to be, currently you are not it. So to transform, he gives us the steps on how to do that. So he says step 1 is to renew your mind. You must want to be different and intend to be different. Step 2, you need to make your future dream a present fact. And this is a big step, okay? How do you do that? You do that by assuming the feeling of your wish fulfilled. By desiring to be other than that which you are, you have to create an ideal of the person you intend to become, an ideal image. What does this person look like? What do they do? What do their days look like? What time do they get up? How are they feeling when they walk around each day? And you have to assume this new identity. And then the third step is to persist in it. So, quick example on how I shifted my identity last year. In my business, I have an online retail store that I was trying to get going for such a long time, and I just stayed in this state of trying, to then assuming that I'm going to get up and be the person that has a successful online business, that checks on my emails, that posts on our social media platforms, that call customers to check in. And I made that a present fact by one, intending that, God damn it, I'm going to be successful at this business and I'm taking every action that I possibly can. 2, by making my future dream a present fact. I asked myself, what does it look like that I'm receiving orders? What does it feel like? And I adopted the feeling of being successful. And I would sit sometimes in the morning for about 5 minutes and I would review some affirmations in my mind, like, I am so happy now that I'm receiving orders every day. It feels so good to have a sense of security. I love that I get to work for myself from home. And I adopted this feeling state of already being successful. And before you know it, within days, I started to get more orders. And what I did then was I thought, well, if I'm a successful business owner, how does this person act? So I began to call customers. I just wanted to check in. How did your furniture arrive? And I adopted the feeling that I'm already successful. I'm already great. I've got to call my customers and check in on them. And I began to walk and live in that. Now, a key thing that I would highly recommend, and Neville points this out in his step 3, is that we must persist in being that, okay? I had a dip in my business, and I think it's because I let off of my affirmations and I kind of let go a little bit of that reinforcing that personal identity. And as soon as I began to bring myself back to, all right, I'm already successful. Everything's already working out for me. I'm already receiving orders. And I began to treat my business the way I would treat it if it was already $1 million company. and it began to grow and thrive again. So I hope this practice helps you. Again, it's super simple and easy to adopt in any area of your life. Step 1, intend what it is that you desire. When you make that intention, it is felt in your body, in your being. 2, create the ideal concept of what that person looks like, how they breathe, how does it feel walking around in this new concept, this new state, and what actions does this person take now that they already have it. And ask yourself those questions throughout the day. If you're walking around in the grocery store, or if you are washing dishes or doing anything normal, just tell yourself that it's so awesome. I'm so happy now that I am a successful business owner. I love that I'm getting new orders. It feels so good. And go to that state of the feeling of the wish fulfilled. What would this new desire mean to you? Does it mean that you're important? Does it mean that you have enough money? Does it mean that people love you? Does it mean that you're successful? And give yourself and embody those feelings of success. Write down a handful of affirmations that apply that, 3, 4, 5, and repeat them to yourself in your mind and experience the feeling of the actual affirmation. Don't just say it. Experience the joy that you are successful and then everything flows to you with ease and that you are receiving these orders every day and how good it feels. So that's it for today. Please consider subscribing to my channel and make sure you hit the like button so that it goes out to other people on YouTube so they get to enjoy this video too. Thanks, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.